Family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. Could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy for your own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. Um, just keep in mind we all have masculine and feminine energies in us, so masculine can be feminine, feminine could also be masculine. All right, y'all. So let me get into it. So what you're finding is maybe you have a new love that's coming in and they're being consistent, and it seems like they can't get away from you, collective. And for some of you, you have a previous love coming in and they can't stay away from you. Either way, and you might have a little of both. And so this is going to push you to make a decision about whether you will stay with um, the new love, or if you'll choose the former masculine, or if you won't choose either one of them, and you might just focus on self-love. But for some of you, you might not give the former masculine a second chance because when you were with him, he was not attentive or as attentive as he could be. Um, you get the feeling that he was just kind of using you. He was kind of taking you for granted because he thought you would always be there. Um, Maybe he wasn't getting in touch with you as often, or maybe wasn't seeing you as often, or maybe wasn't, taking you out on dates like he could have. You feel like he wasn't showing you the love and affection and attention that he could have. And as a result, you decided, like, and maybe also you found out, like, maybe the two of you didn't have a formal conversation about it, but you um communicated that you only wanted the two of you to be seeing each other exclusively. And excuse me, and when um you found out he was also seeing other people, you cut it off. You walked away, and it was a pretty scary experience for him, pretty devastating and hurtful for him. Um, and for you, you said you had had enough. It had been such a long time and so much um, that you went through. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, of course, you saw, either you caught it, you saw it, um, somehow you had the evidence that was strong enough for you to know that it was true, that he was also seeing another person or other people. And unfortunately, like I said, it's this technicality thing because you hadn't had a formal discussion, but you had made your desires known. And when you found out that, that's not, he wasn't honoring that, you walked away. Um, and even with that, because of who you are, collective, you still were being supportive in small ways because you were friends before you were anything else. And he knows the type of person that you are. And this is one reason why now he's back trying to figure out a way to get back into your heart, into your energy, for the two of you to be together, because the two of you did so much growing and changing and transforming and prospering together. So for some of you, you have divine masculines who, when they were with you, and this is collective who you are, you're so abundant. You bring so much with the energy that you carry, that he knows that. now that the reason that some of the reason that he was so abundant was because you were there. Because when you come into your masculine's life, they all of a sudden start getting um, more deals, more clients, more business. Like some of them make billions, millions, trillions of dollars when they're with you. Whereas when they're not with you, like they grow, but it's like a very slow growth and not like all of a sudden it's, money pouring in on them. Like you might be getting money pouring in on you right now, like a windfall of money. Maybe you won the lottery. Maybe you got an inheritance from someone left you some money. Maybe you won a court case and won millions of dollars. Maybe you won money at the casino. Maybe you're getting a ton of clients, business. Maybe you got a promotion, a huge promotion. Maybe you got a raise, a huge raise, but a lot of money could have come your way. And um, so you might have a windfall of money coming in on you. And the divine masculine or the masculine is recognizing that when you're not there, a lot of the things that were popping off haven't been popping off since you've been gone. So they're trying to figure out, how do I get it back? And one of the reasons that they could see that they had so many great things coming into them was their connection with you. And again, collective, let me be clear. Let me be clear. Any masculine that you're with or feminine, flip and switch the roles like you need to. Any connection that you're in, the person that you are with could potentially make unlimited amounts of money, be wildly successful. They could have, like, before they met you, maybe they didn't glow up that way. And then when they met you, because of the energy you carry, because of who you are, because the love that you share with others, like they could have had a gang of women around them trying to date them when maybe they didn't really have a lot of people, or maybe they didn't get a lot of motion. Um, they could have all kinds of business opportunities, like I said, clients, cash, success, contracts, um, pouring in on them when they're with you. And that's largely because the energy that you carry. And you sometimes have to pull it back, pull your energy back, pull, your power back and focus in on your own goals and dreams and the things that you really want to do. But for some of you collective, it's also really a challenge because you love helping other people so much. You love giving, you love sharing, you love being, you know, being the thing, the catalyst that helps to elevate others. And so your masculine knows that. And for some of you, you will, like I said, you won't give them another chance because you know that they're playing games. For others of you, you will, because you feel like they were immature, they were silly, and they've since had the chance to grow up, they've changed. Um, and they're the ones now who are being patient and kind and way more loving, way more considerate, way more gentle, showing you way more reciprocity, attention, affection, trying to give you the things that you want. Um, and you understand that they also have limits, but they're trying, and you can see that, and you want to give them credit for that. So for some of you, we'll give them another chance. For others of you, you have new love coming in, and like I said, they are reciprocating. They're loving, they're kind, they're gentle, they want to spoil you, they want to give you gifts, they want to shower you with attention, they want to always be there for you. They want to figure out ways to take you out, or maybe they want to take you away, or maybe, from your former masculine or this new love, you might get a proposal soon. They might want to take you on a honeymoon to a place that you haven't seen before, and do things that the two of you have never done. And it might be an amazing experience. So for some of you, you have an amazing thing coming in. But for others of you, still, you have a new love that isn't here yet. And that could be the person that you end up being with, marrying, whatever, settling down with, and really building these empires with. Um, but just keep in mind, use your discernment. Um, Trust God to lead you the right way, because sometimes you do things, and we all do things sometimes that are not in our best interest, and we know better, and we continue to engage in it, and it ends up hurting us later on down the line. So if you have a chance to, some of you, like I said, pulled your energy back, and you know that this, whatever it is, maybe it's the former masculine, maybe it's the new love, it's not right for you. Choose the one that is right for you. Um, and don't continue to choose something that you know is not right just because that person is persistent, or they think it's a good idea for you. Because if it's not, it's just not. And you have to be patient. If that's what you're supposed to do, be patient and wait for what God has for you. Like I said, neither one of these, maybe they're not the ones for you. Maybe it's still a new love that's coming in, and you have to be patient for them to come in. Um, you have to have faith, which for some reason is standing out to me. But faith is the evidence of things not seen. So just because you're not seeing anything doesn't mean that it won't come in, because sometimes all you have is the feeling, and all you have sometimes is just the faith that it's coming. And you have to trust God to give it to you, give whatever it is that God promised you. So, I didn't want to make this video too long, just wanted to share this information with you. All right, child, thank you so much for joining me. Continue to watch, read, listen to things that will lift you up. Continue to glow up in these different ways. Continue to grow in your spiritual power. Continue to work to surround yourself with energy of people and experiences and things and situations that will lift you up. Work with others around you that want everyone to prosper and want everyone to be elevated. Um, and I want to bring another video soon. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.